Hi, I'm Dr. Will Moreland, best-selling author, leadership strategist, and motivational speaker. And I get to travel all around the world, empowering C-suite executives, leaders, and team members.
Welcome, Dr. Moreland.
How's the kids? We would drive some more. And he would say, hey, how's everything going? How's everything going? And I remember coming back to the office one day, and I said, Sergeant Major, how did you remember Denise's name? How did you know she was married? How did you know she had kids? How did you know that? I said, you're the Sergeant Major. You got all this other stuff to be concerned about. The safety of the battalion, if we're going to war. Why would you care about Denise? And he looked me in my eyes and he says, Mo, that's what he called me. He says, Mo, my job is people. That's our job. It's people.
One of the things that I really enjoy is partnering with event planners to make sure that each and every event is amazing, that the attendees leave with the tips, tools, and strategies that they need to take their leadership to the next level. I look forward to partnering with so many more of you in the future because I'm on a mission to make every workplace a championship environment so your leaders, your team, and your customers can experience the best of who you are and what you have to offer to the marketplace.
I'm Chuck Schubert. I'm the Vice President of Operations and Crew Performance at American Airlines here at the Aiden Conference as the executive sponsor. Just had a phenomenal speech by Dr. Will here. Everybody should check it out. It's fantastic.
You got some different information. You see how you feel different about me? That's what I'm hoping today, that I can share with you some different information about us as human beings that would make you look at each other just a little bit differently, that will make you not miss out on the awesomeness of who may be sitting next to you.
My name is Cherie Chapman. I work in purchasing for American Airlines. Dr. Will spoke to us today, and he did a phenomenal job. That is some of the best speaking I have ever heard in my entire life. He was real, he was on point, and the audience was just floored. So if anybody needs to hear him speak, I would say everybody needs to hear him speak. His testimony is phenomenal, and where he started to where he ended up, you just don't hear stories like that all the time. So I just recommend him highly.
And then some of the opportunities I want you to ignore. There's some opportunities we're going to take.
My name is Trey Ellis. I'm with Fry's Food Stores. I'm the senior field trainer. Been there for 4 years, but this presentation today by Dr. Will was incredible. It wasn't just motivational, it was life-changing for not just me, but my cohort here at Fry's and our company. Really ground-shaking and informational for us in the point of being intentional with how we treat our associates and our employees. Really great, really groundbreaking. We appreciate everything done for us. Thank you.
Your leaders and team members, they don't just need more information. They need solutions, and that's what our program provides. When I come in, I've worked with you, I've talked with you, and so we know exactly what needs to be said so your team members and your leaders can go to the next level.
Hi, so I'm Paul Mulligan with Catholic Charities, and we just had Dr. Will come up here to Prescott Valley, join our team, the whole leadership team, for a conversation around performance and accountability, and got to say, we had a great response up here. People were really, really excited about the message. I want to want to particularly commend Dr. Will for kind of making some of these words really come to life. I think that's a challenge in a lot of these talks, is people hear a lot of words, but there's some really good meaning and great connections. I think he really touched the team deeply. So we're thrilled. And if you get a chance to hear Dr. Will, see Dr. Will, I highly encourage you to do that. We're going to go get his book next and keep the party going. So thank you.
It would be my absolute honor to work with you and to partner with you to take your leadership, your team, and your clients to the next level. Let's make your next event the best event.
Because I thought black people were the only people that drank Kool-Aid. And so Kimberly gets off the phone and I say, Kimberly, I don't mean to intrude on your conversation. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but did you say you about to go make some Kool-Aid? She says, yes. And she looked at me with this strange face. And I said, wait a minute, hold on. Now, when you say Kool-Aid, like, what do you mean when you say Kool-Aid? And she said, Will, what do you mean? I mean Kool-Aid. And so I said, no, I need to, so how do you make your Kool-Aid? I get a pitcher, I put some water. Then I said, well, how much sugar do you put in your Kool-Aid?
And he loves Omaha, all the way from Compton. Dr. Will Moreland, y'all.